Hi, this is State Representative Jeremy Shaffer with the Shaffer Spotlight, and today we're here in West Deer Township, and I'm talking with Kimberly Dunbar. Kim, you have two lovely daughters who go to Deer Lake School, and they have a condition known as cystic fibrosis. Can you tell me a little bit about what that's meant?
Yeah, so I have two daughters. One is in 9th grade and one's in 5th grade. They both have cystic fibrosis. Our oldest was diagnosed via her newborn screening, and that was news to us. We didn't know we carried the gene. So it was a lot of learning how to be a parent and learning to navigate cystic fibrosis. But mostly, with cystic fibrosis, as with any chronic health issue, there's daily medications, daily treatments that they have to do to keep themselves healthy. And the biggest one is that they have to take digestive enzymes when they eat to help break down the fat in their food, because cystic fibrosis affects how the enzymes our body produces get out of the pancreas, and essentially theirs can't get out of the pancreas. So in order for them to absorb the nutrients from their food, they have to take digestive enzymes with every meal that contains fat and protein. Yeah,
and so you reached out to my office. The primary reason was that according to Pennsylvania state law, anytime a medicine is released at school or given out at school, that has to be done via the school nurse. And there's a bunch of safety reasons that's in place. There's a handful of exceptions to it, but the digestive enzymes, which are relatively harmless, are not one of those exceptions. So we've been working with you to introduce legislation to try to enable it so that children who are deemed as responsible enough are able to self-administer those enzymes. Can you describe what it's been like for your kids at Deer Lakes, and maybe some situations that have arisen that's created a problem, like the way the current law is?
Yeah, so first I'm going to say the nurses have been great in trying to work with us, but within any district, you have issues that come up. A nurse calls off, so one nurse has to travel to another building, to help another child with some other issue or some other medication, and then it has caused a delay in our children being able to get their enzymes when they eat. They have to take them before they eat, and there's a window. They're only good for an hour after they take them, so they need to take them fairly soon before they eat, so that they can digest their food. And so there's been times where it's 15 minutes into lunch and the nurse isn't there yet to give them their enzymes.
And at home, your kids are able to just take them on their own, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can't even remember. It's been so long now. I mean, they've been swallowing pills since they were both 3 or 4 years old, and now we try to teach advocacy for themselves and them being independent. So, I mean, it's been years. Even the youngest, she's 10. I mean, she's been taking her own enzymes for at least 3 or 4 years now. I mean, they know how to count them out. They know how many they take.
So this was an issue I was completely unaware of until you brought it to me, and I've delved into it. And we've worked with you, and we've brought the School Nurses Association, State of Pennsylvania School Nurse Association, to the table, and we've reached what I think is a good compromise, a good agreeable compromise from all sides to be able to enable this. And we put that into legislation as Pennsylvania State House Bill 2267, which was introduced. And so far we picked up over 20 co-sponsors to the bill in the State House. Very bipartisan bill, but we need people's help to get it across the line, and because this is something that, for cystic fibrosis students in any school district, they have to deal with this state law, which probably has this unintended effect of kids like yours and singling them out and making it very difficult for them just to eat the food.
Yeah, I mean, and I think, when they were in elementary, Penelope is still in elementary school, our youngest, but it kind of, Amelia had the opportunity to join marching band in 7th grade. And then that's kind of when it was like, oh, wait. There's times where she had to go straight from school, being in school day, to marching band, and they may be at practice till 5 or 6 at night. And like any kid, she wanted a snack in there, but she's not allowed to carry enzymes on her. It always occurred to me that it'd be nice if they could carry it, but that was the first oh, wait, this is... now it's impending, it's impeding their freedom, and it's impeding their ability to participate in different activities. So that's kind of when I think the level was like, okay, we need to see if we can do something about this. And honestly, I hit a lot of roadblocks until you connected me to the nurses. And so I was really fortunate that we were able to have that conversation.
Well, I'm glad to do that, and I'm glad that you reached out. And I would encourage anyone out there, if you're having a problem with state law, reach out to my office, and it can be something that we can work with you on to try to see if we can be able to make a change or a tweak to help improve a situation, especially like this one. So we're going to be working hard to try to get this bill across the line. It's a very bipartisan bill. With sometimes even the most straightforward common sense things get bogged down in the State House. So we'll need your help to enable that.
Yeah. So actually, May is Cystic Fibrosis Awareness Month, and during the month of May, the chapters do Great Stride Walks, which is one of their biggest fundraisers. And this year, the Western PA is hosting one at Heartwood Acres. It's on May 16th, free to register. You can sign up online, come out and walk. You can join one of the teams that's there, or you can just walk, and come out and get some information. They have great booze out there. They have food. They'll have fun and games for kids. They usually have a DJ, so it's a good time for a great cause.
Great. Well, I look forward to being there and supporting that event. Kim, thank you very much for all that you're doing. I wish you the best with your kids, and we'll be working hard for them. This has been another Shaffer Spotlight here at West Deer Township with Deer Lake School District. And as always, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please don't hesitate to come to one of my offices here in West Deer and Gibsonia. We're located right near the corner of 910 and Middle Road. Over in Wexford, we're located in the Brooktree office complex. And in the Harrisburg State Capitol complex, we're located in the Irvis office building. Thank you, and have a great day.